Welcome to another episode of In the Breezeway with Franny and Beebs. I'm Beebs, this is Franny.
And tonight, special guest, Greg Hanna. Thanks for coming out, Greg. Nice to see you again. It's been a while, eh?
Been a long time.
Nice to see you, Greg.
Long time.
Yeah.
Now, Greg, I know you do some songwriting.
Yeah.
Been around for a lot of years.
Yeah.
Because I played back in we used to play the O'Brien's little circuit there, and maybe out in Bewdley.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, Rhino's out there. And it's too bad that O'Brien's burned down. I'll tell you. Had a lot of good memories in there.
So did Rhinos.
Oh, Rhino's burnt out too, eh?
Somebody that burned all the honky tonks down. My ex-wife out there somewhere, she said she's gonna burn them all down.
I wrote this song, and when I went and debuted it, people said, you know, it's not maybe politically correct. I said, yeah, but it's the truth. So I put this song together.
The truth is hard to beat in a song, isn't it? It doesn't matter.
They're shutting them old drinking joints down. Can't even go out on town. My beer drinking buddies, they're all getting kind of funny. Nobody wants to drive around. You know, we used to get together every Friday. I'd park that old Cadillac at now I just don't go. We'd rather drink it home. They're shutting them old drinking joints down.
Yeah, well, we've got a chance to hear this song, Red, White, and Blue, because we just run through it, but it's a great little ditty. You got a story on that? Like, where'd that one originate?
Well, we were playing the road out in Alberta, and we were doing six-nighters. And back at the time of the six-nighters in the early '80s, Whalen, you know, he was hitting the charts. So I was in Peace River, Alberta one night, one of those old hotels with a bed that goes both ways and the sink at the end of the hall. And I thought, well, I'm going to sit and write this song because this song kind of fits the beat, fits the groove a little bit. So I sat in a hotel in Peace River, Alberta, and hopefully that come up with this song. And
Now, who was out on tour with you there? Like,
well, when I was in Alberta, I had a band called the Country Road Express, and so the Country Road Express was my band, and we were playing the same, like Katie Lang would be moving in and out, and we'd be following in, and
all the stories you could tell.
I could tell lots of stories about Alberta. Ian Tyson at the Ranchman, you know, we were down at the Ranchman, and we played a bar called Kelly Sutherland's up in Grand Prairie. Kelly was the champion chuck wagon racer of Alberta, and he took the winnings from the chuck wagon races and he built himself a bar. Well, in Alberta, the law was, you know, you got to shut her down at 2, but last call meant that you get a 5-gallon pail of beer, okay? And the chuck wagon was hanging in the ceiling, and there was a circular dance floor, and you could leap from the floor, hang off the chuck wagon, and hit the dance floor. and it was our job as the band to keep things rolling. So.
This would be
I think it's in there.
Me too.
It was quite a tour. Yeah, it was good.
Awesome.
A lot of
work.
6 nights a week all over the province. It was just great.
When you get back, probably looked like you got sucked through a knothole backwards.
Well, I got off the road and back into the car business because I was playing Morinville, Alberta one night, and I didn't have a whole lot of gas, and I didn't have any insurance on my Suburban. I had an old '70 Suburban, and you put more oil through it than you did gas, and we were full-timers, and we'd go all over the province. And I had a friend of mine, he said, Greg, I took over a dealership, and I'd like to get you back in the car business because I need somebody to sell cars. I'm too busy playing music. I gotta keep rolling. So anyway, we pulled out of this bar, and the next morning I got pulled over by the RCMP. said, and I could hear it down here, and he said, lad, you like you should get home. You got no insurance, you got no plates, you got no registration, you got no money. So I went back to Brent and I said, you know what? You better get that Camaro ready for me with the T-tops because I'm coming back to the car business. We're going to work.
Good choice.
We could probably do that.
Yeah, let's fire out.
This life that I'm leading is all that I'm needing. Keep me from going insane. They say time changes a man, but a man can't stop time, 'cause in his heart's so much pain. I'm living my life, doing my thing, running on my own style. I don't give a damn, I've never seen a man who would turn down a good woman's smile. 'Cause I'm North American, red, white, and blue. I ain't living my life just to please you. And if you like the song that I'm singing to you, yeah, you're North American, red, white, and blue. I've been around, never been across that old pond. I guess someday, maybe, Lord, maybe someday, I might even get to Hong Kong. As life turns the pages beyond a few stages, remembering them times that we had. I guess if I had my way, I'd have to say my times really ain't all that bad. 'Cause I'm North American, red, white, blue. I ain't living my life just to please you. And if you like the song that I'm singing to you, well, you're North American, red, white, blue. You're North American, red, white, blue. You're North American, red, white, and blue.
Okay, Greg, in this little segment, we always do a throw out to a local business. And seeing as it's Hannah Motors, and I know that it's been around a long time. We were just discussing it. Now, do you want to tell the story behind the...
Hannah Motors has been around a long time. You know, my grandfather started fixing cars for the Americans when they came over with big houses from the Pennsylvania steel days. So those big houses in Cover that you see, the old time mansions, they had cars here in Canada. When they came across on the coal boats from Rochester, the ferries, they'd write my grandfather and say, have our cars ready. And in 1915, 1917, he was one of the few guys that could tinker those old cars up and get them running and have them in these big houses, the driveways of their homes, and he'd make sure they could get around covered.
Is that right?
So he worked at Thomas Pontiac. They sold the first Pontiac that came east of the Oshawa plant way back when the first 1998. Because they got the Pontiac franchise. And then one thing led to another, and my family is traditionally used to play business.
Throw your phone number out for the folks that need a good used car.
For a car to Hannah Motors, you call 372-2301, area code 905.
Is there a Facebook page, anything that you have for the business?
There's a website, hannahmotors.com, or just website Hannah Motors. You'll pick up our website with all our inventory.
Now, for your own bookings, because I know that you still are out at giving her playing like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Now, for people to get in touch with you,
Most people get in touch with me right down the shop. Just like
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
I might get a Facebook contact, but when we do the
no, that was good. That's the way I got a hold of him, is through the Facebook. So, anybody interested in having Greg come out and play, give him a call, Facebook.
We had a lot of fun playing here on the Waterfront Festival.
Yeah. All the, I know the playing that you've done, I've been on a few of them, but over the years, it's been really good. Bringing back some good old memories too.
So if you want a good car, used car, you down to the 5 Corners in Covert, Hannah Motors.
I'm gonna do another original song. I'm gonna try to help you out with it. You got a story on this original song?
This is just a great song.
It is a great song, and nice chord progressions and stuff you're doing in it.
This is a song that, you know, you're always on the road and you're away from your family and you're picking here and picking there and you say, gee, it'd be nice for you to be down here, and that's kind of how this one goes. Okay?
Yeah.
Nice for you to see, and so anyway, this is like, all I'm taking is your time, if you can make it down there, right?
All right.
So anyway, I wrote this one. It's a great song. It's been good to me on the album and everybody likes it. Any band that's ever played it loves it, so we'll try and play it.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, I hope you can make it see today. Seems like living always going on a separate way. Sure is nice. Things are great down here. If you like to take time to fly down this way. Song after song, show after show, I feel the wind blowing through my mind. I think of all them times we let our worries drift behind. Hey girl, all I'm taking, don't mind me saying, yeah now girl, all I'm taking is your time.
Well, tonight's beers again is brought to you by the one and only Freddie Warren. Fred's been following us around for 6 months or so.
Oh yeah, he's working out. He's got a jog in the tire on tonight.
Yeah.
They're not coming that speedy though.
No. Probably because of the spare tire he's in front of him.
Thanks, Fred.
But I got one.
How can I find anybody else that's good, wouldn't you?
We would.
Well, or it's cheap. Have you seen Shooter go lately?
I have seen him lately.
What's he been up to?
Well, no good like always, but I think today's word should be diesel.
That'd be a good one. Let's see what he can do with diesel.
Diesel's the word.
The challenge is out there.
I went shopping and I think diesel.
On a rainy Wednesday morning, last day that I was born in, some sharecroppers wandering come shack. Well, they say my man left me the same day that she had, and said she had broke, never once looked back. Well, I just thought I'd mention to my grandma's old age pension, is the reason why I'm standing here today. I got all my country learning, and churning, and got raising and waiting. In Georgia on the fast train, I was born on yesterday. Got a good restoration, got a great education, ain't no need y'all to it is better. I was born on yesterday. Got a good restoration, got a great education, ain't no need no treatment me this way. There ain't no need no treatment me this way. Well, that's all the time we got this week for In the Breezeway. Thanks, Greg, for coming out. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Great time. Great
What a
team.
blast jamming with you. The jam is not over yet, but
No, not my long shot.
no. Okay. Okay, so we wanna keep your beer on ice.
And your sticks handy for poking toes. We'll see you next week.